Moving forward. Obstructed by Bubnov. Haven't seen many runs like that from Mark Lawrenson, but he has done it, I'm sure, when he felt it was on without leaving any gaps at the back. And on both occasions, Ireland looked dangerous. Brady to Stapleton. Back to Brady. He could connect. Chivadze again. Gotzmanov, number 7. Jim Beglin giving a run to Cascarino, but Bubnov just knows a bit too much for the big Gillingham man. Nice dummy by Morozov. Chivadze, Cherenkov, Aleynikov again. No doubt Ireland under pressure, but absorbing it quite well. Hughton's half-hit ball inside, but Ireland under pressure. Протасов, and it's Tony Grealish who's back for Ireland. It's on in earnest now. Morozof. Aleynikov is fouled by Grealish. And a free kick to the Soviet Union. Halfway inside Ireland's half. Soviet crowd here in Moscow really roaring on the men now. Chivadze's up there again. Protasov is there, and so is Cherenkov. For Chivadze. Got a deflection, but off the Soviet player. Four and a half minutes to the halftime break. Soviet Union 0, Republic of Ireland 0. Hughton, a run for Stapleton, but a run in vain. Morozov has done well on the Irish captain. Here's Cherenko. A lot of space around here now for the Soviets to build quickly. Zavarov trying to channel it through to Demьяненко. He gets it anyway. Back to Zavarov. The tackle was Lawrenson, that typical style of his. Here's Chivadze. Gotzmanov has made himself available on the right. Here's Chivadze again, and it's swept away by Mark Lawrenson. The tension of it all on the Irish bench. Cherenkov. Very good player, very good on the ball. Been on the ball a lot this evening. Here's Gotzmanov. Protasov to Blochin. Very nearly sneaked in. The angle, we looked at it, it looked pretty dangerous, but McDonagh obviously knew what he was about. Stapleton had a bright opening. Cascarino has found it difficult to get into the game. So the two Soviet centre-backs, Bubnov and Chivadze, have pretty well controlled traffic through the middle. Here's a man who's brought a lot of traffic through the Ireland defence. Off David O'Leary and behind for a corner kick to Soviet Union. Demьяненko raiding on the left has been ever a problem. And he's even going to take the corner kick again. swinging it in with the right foot as McCarthy's head knocks it away. Waddock. Hughton. About 90 seconds to the half-time break. Nothing to add on. Here's Cascarino. Only his second international. First time we saw him in an Ireland shirt was in the Jimmy Holmes testimonial, that of course not counting as a cap. Then he played in Bern and then he played in Moscow. So he's never played for Ireland and the full international in Ireland. Gotzmanov with Jimmy Beglin. And the young Waterford man is adjudged to have fouled. Last minute of the half. That space way at the top of your picture is about to be filled by Demьяненко, who's totally unmarked and lying and lurking away out there. But the only player on the field is not his picture apart from the Soviet goalkeeper. Blocking then with the free kick. Waddock fit in attack. Brady has the ball. Now it's Grealish. Fouled by Aleynikov, and no doubt a yellow card. Good referee. No argument about that. Brady in possession. Into time added on now. Stapleton plays it back to Brady. But it was Chivadze who got in the challenge. It's Beglin swing to the cross for what will be a goal kick for the Soviet Union. Good move there. Again, Lawrenson was out from the back to help. Referee Catherine from Milan says that's enough for the first half. And so, in the Lenin Stadium in Moscow at halftime, the USSR 0, the Republic of Ireland 0.
And welcome back at the very moment that the teams and referee, Mr. Cesseron, has arrived back on the centre of the field. Very experienced Irish team involved here this evening. A team with 300 caps, the starting 11. So 45 minutes to go, 0-0. Demьяненko again, away again. He relishes these runs along the left. This time he played the ball over the line and a throw into Ireland. You feel that they've got to prize open Chivadze and Bubnov at the back, and they really must contain these runs of Demьяненko along the left wing. That's Bubnov. Черенков, Gotzmanov, Jim Beglin away. Demьяненko, Черенкov, Gotzmanov. Ball by Chivadze in there for Zavarov, the number 6. Beglin for Ireland. To Brady. Cascarino, beaten again by Bubnov. Channel through. Gotzmanov. And it was Черенков coming through, who overran it, overhit it. Just toe-capped it at the wrong moment for the Soviets. Foul by Bubnov on Cascarino. Brady to Lawrenson. Beglin to McCarthy. Now O'Leary. Hoisting one down towards Tony Cascarino. Gets nowhere near there. Waddock toes it forward. Chivadze to Черенков. Challenged by Hughton and Grealish. Free kick Soviet Union. Terrific run here by Zavarov. Demьyanenko. The Irish skipper doing very well, Frank Stapleton, in a defensive role. We'll remember, of course, in the FA Cup final how well he did in a defensive role when Kevin Moran went off. Chris Hughton, 28th international this evening. Cascarino on to Stapleton with Morozov. Well, the Irish team may be having problems down on the pitch of the Lenin Stadium. We've been having our problems setting up this broadcast in the... Bubnov. Now it's Протасов. Not a lot of room to turn and get in a shot. Good play in defence by Ireland. But again, Ireland defended well on that little 1-2, the very sharp Protasov and Черенков and Blochin around the box. Brady with the free kick. Hughton coming up on the right, and with him Черенков. But a throw into Ireland. McCarthy's come forward to launch one of his long ones. Stapleton gives him a signal to pull it square to him. There's Stapleton. Chivadze gets it away. Somewhat of a mess as Lawrenson jumped in late. And I think it's Protasov who's down. Yes, it is. The leading scorer in the Soviet Union. Gotzmanoff. Grealish. Bit of movement down there on the Soviet bench again, as you can see. And all of the Irish substitutes are warming up on the Olympic running track around the stadium here. Lawrenson. Beglin. What a battle, but just didn't get it. Oh, McCarthy was in. A very decisive looking tackle indeed. Protasov. Protasov pulls it wide, and it's in the net. It's in the net, and the Soviet Union had scored. Looked like Cherenkov coming through. Bit of movement down there on the Soviet bench again, as you can see. And all of the Irish substitutes are warming up on the Olympic running track around the stadium here. Lawrenson. Beglin. What a battle, but just didn't get it. Oh, McCarthy was in. A very decisive looking tackle indeed. Here's Протасов. Протасov pulls it wide, and it's in the net. It's in the net, and the Soviet Union have scored. Looked like Черенков coming through. He's here in the Lenin Stadium. Черенкov it was indeed. For Ireland, it has to be perhaps a change of tactics, perhaps a change of personnel. Takes the 1-2 with Stapleton. Wins for himself and for Ireland a corner kick. Bessonov getting warmed up. Brady with the corner kick. Fine piece of clean fielding by Dassaiev. Zavarov. Протасов. Lawrenson. Brady to Grealish. One thing this Irish team lacks, and indeed Irish teams have lacked for years and years, is real pace from the midfield. This Coндратьев, as Waddock knocks it back with the whistle had gone, and it's really difficult, believe me, to hear a whistle here. But pace, just someone with pace, is so badly needed. But then how many teams have that? Donna organising. Chivadze is up there again. He organises a lot in these free kicks. There he is, from Dynamo Tbilisi. 10 is Protasov. Черенков it was, the man who got the goal, who had the shot. Demьяненko. Zavarov. Coндратьев. Here's O'Leary. Never has the Soviet Union, have the Soviet Union been beaten at home in a World Cup match. They haven't conceded a goal for 20 years. It really is a remarkable record by any standards. And they're looking at the moment as though they're heading to retain it. 26 minutes left in the game. Here's Waddock. Brady. Beglin for Waddock again. Lawrenson to Waddock. A lot of movement up front, but they just can't get out of the Bubnov Chivadze trap. That was Bubnov again with that tackle. Gavrilov getting ready there for the Soviet Union. Brady on a run, here's a chance, but nobody can come quite into that little box for him. And anyway, Dassaiev is very alert. What a bad ball back by Demьяненko. And really played them into trouble, and Bubnov had to foul Cascarino. And the situation is just one pace outside the penalty box. Irish players in a huddle. Waddock is there, Grealish is there, and Liam Brady. McCarthy's gone up in an outside left position. Jim Beglin is pulling wide just beside McCarthy. Cascarino's waiting to make a run. He's standing 18 yards out. So we wonder what sort of options are open. Tony Grealish goes in to cause a little bit of confusion in the Soviet wall. Brady bends it. What a goal kick. Beat Switzerland here, beat Denmark here, and now leading Ireland 1-0, the Soviet Union. Lawrenson not very positive on the header, but it's made to work. Brady tried to flick it on to Beglin, who was supporting. Beglin lies injured. Byrne is at the ready. There's a halfway line to come in the 10th run. But Beglin has reported back for duty. Here's Lawrenson. Cascarino. Good turn by the big man. But just couldn't get it to Frank Stapleton, who was trying to come up of a very tight marking situation indeed. Chivadze. Demьяненko. Right foot again. Runs on the left, turns inside for the right foot shot. Keeps on doing it. Three-quarter way through the game now. Soviet Union lead in this World Cup tie 1-0. They have one more game to play after this, and that's 2 weeks from tonight when they play Norway. Bubnov. Chivadze. Dasaев. Coндратьев. Ball on Waddock. By Aleynikov. Free kick to Ireland. A lot of anxiety there now in the Irish team. We can see it on the fists. O'Leary to McCarthy. To Beglin. Lawrenson. Stapleton. Lawrenson again. Stapleton. Brady. Beglin's run forward to take up an outside left position. McCarthy. Lawrenson. Grealish shows for it. Hughton. O'Leary. Waddock. Lawrenson. Stapleton. Hughton. A long sequence of Irish passes this. The last time I said that it ended too. This time likewise. O'Leary to McCarthy to Waddock. Stapleton. McCarthy. Stopped Протасов. Brady. Grealish. But it's Протасов. McCarthy's the nearest Irish player. And that's good enough. So less than 20 minutes left for Ireland. So
Grealish has gone
Сборной
off.
команды Ирландии замена.
Ronnie Whelan.
Grealish, номер 11. Играет Рон
Well, Grealish can't say he certainly didn't try. That he did. Черенкov, the man has scored. Not quite hitting that one. Brady. Hughton. Whelan. Brady. Whelan. And a corner kick, and what a start for Ronnie Whelan. That's what Owen Hand said when he made his choice of his benchmen. He said that he went for Whelan because he gave him the option of right or left cover, whereas Sheedy only gave him cover on the left. As it turns out, Whelan comes into the game on the right-hand side of the midfield. McCarthy to Lawrenson. Cascarino. Bubnov. Koндратьев. Черенков. Zakharov. Черенкov again, the goal scorer. Заваров. Кондратьев. Demьяненko. Chivadze McDonagh down on that. Demьяненko, he really has been a problem for Ireland. So many times he's raided down the left and keeps on doing the same thing, and it still hasn't been counteracted at all. And here's the man himself to take the corner kick. And now he'll take the throw-in. Koндратьев. Brady. Chris Hughton will throw in for Ireland. Lawrenson. Stapleton. Skipper to Brady. Now the space along the left to work. Beglin. Waddock. Lawrenson. Chivadze wants them all forward as he plays the little one. Aleynikov. Morozof. Aleynikov again. Really hefty challenge has been distributed around. Here's Chivadze. Is that the first ball he put astray this evening? I do believe it is. Beglin back to McDonagh. Brady frees Stapleton. Link up with Beglin to Brady to Waddock. With Lawrenson galloping up behind them. Cascarino. Hughton. Whelan. Lawrenson. Nice deep cross by Lawrenson. Stephen, I think, took a slight knock there as he went for that ball. Good win by O'Leary in the air. Here's Ronnie Whelan.